Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I created this look using the James Charles X Morphe palette. The Morphe X James Charles. I never know what it's called. Morphe X James Charles X Morphe. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I did this. It's not so beginner friendly, but I tried to break it down as much as possible, and it was more like a get ready with me kind of situation, because I realized that you guys don't really know a lot about me. I don't really speak about myself often unless you like know me, but for those who don't know me, I did give a little bit of information about myself so you can get to know me a little bit. But yeah, so let's see. Brows is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I need a spoolie. Yeah, this is gonna be a process with my hair in the way, but yeah. So I did Japanese for first semester. I never intended to actually do it as a minor, so I did it, and like after first semester I could have stopped, but I realized that, you know what, I like this, so I did it for second semester, and then it was time to choose our minors, and I was like, you know what, let me just stick to Japanese, because I like it and I know the teacher already, so I don't really have to go learn something new. So I was like, you know what, let me just stick to the devil that I know. I'm not gonna give away sure for unsure. But yeah, this is a no brand pencil. Like it's like for $60. I prefer to use black because it matches my hair better, so it looks more natural on me. So yeah, so like I said, I did Japanese because I liked it. But yeah, and then I ended up minoring in it, and I want to go to Japan on the JET program. That's the Japan Exchange Teaching Program, where you go to Japan to teach English for like a year, and then you can either extend your stay, or you can they can ask you to stay for 3 years or 5 years. So I want to do that because I do want to go to Japan, and it's a really good opportunity, really. I need to find my cat. I know that's random, but I haven't seen him since I was washing my hair, and that was hours ago. I need to find him. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Well, nothing that a concealer can fix. That's generally what I do. If you make a mistake on your brows, the good thing about using this is that I just need to get some concealer. So what I'm gonna blend in this end. So I blend the top line down and blend the bottom line up. And when I get out to here, well, to my inner part of my brow, I use gentler strokes so I have that nice ombre effect. Just blend that, and ensure that you go over with your spoolie so you have your brow hairs are laying in the direction that you want them to go. I keep messing up that bottom brow, but guess what? They should be related, not twins. I don't know what's going on with that underneath right there, but I'm gonna fix it. This is fun. I'm gonna take a little bit of her and pull that little bit on the back of your hand or your palette or whatever that you have. So just a little bit of fun. And then push back in here, and then you get your flat brush as soon as I can find it. Your flat brush, ensure that you flatten it. Okay, so I did not realize that my camera was not recording. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like, what I did was that I just primed my lids with my primer, that my concealer actually. So I didn't have the MAC paint layer or the P. Louise base, so I just used my concealer, and I'm using the James Charles X Morphe palette. Yes, I'm using the James Charles X Morphe palette. So far I've used shades. Ow. I've used You're Kidding. No, this is Escape. This is Escape. This is that purple shade. So I used Escape on my crease, and then I blended that out with You're Kidding, which is the red shade. Then I blended out You're Kidding with 518, which is this bright orange shade. It looks a bit like mahogany, not mahogany, marigold on camera, but it's actually a bright neon orange. So that is what I'm doing right now, just blending those together so that I can go ahead and cut my crease like I did over here. Okay, so I just went ahead and cut my crease. I actually didn't film this one on purpose because it takes me forever to cut my crease. It took me like a good half hour to cut this one crease. Hooded eyes have this, it's just so hard, so I wasn't gonna spend half hour doing that. So I just did a half cut crease, and I just used my finger to blend out the edge so that I don't have that harsh line with concealer and eyeshadow. So now I'm just gonna take back my brush. I am going to pack Escape right into the outer V of my eye of that cut crease so I can continue that gradient. I realized since like the last couple of videos I've been using like 3 or 4 colors for the looks. Because the last video I only used like Escape, Skip, and I think maybe like B. But yeah, let's bring this in. And then I'm gonna take You're Kidding. I'm gonna take that on a fluffier brush because it takes up less time, it goes faster. So I just fill my brush. As you can see, the brush is well coated. I pat it in. I'm not a swirler, I pat. And I just press that. Do you see that pigmentation? I just press that into my lid. Like I said, it's packing. As you can see, I'm doing packing motions. I'm not blending it in as yet. And I don't go all the way up to the crease, to the cut crease, because I'm going to use a smaller brush to get it more precise. So just bringing that over to here, to about right here. Let's see. Yeah, just bring that to there and ensure that we pack it on. It doesn't have to blend in with Escape as yet because we are going to blend it in eventually. So now I'm going to go back to a smaller brush. I'm going to use my mirror so I can see what I'm doing and just blend that. Well, just pat that a little bit into that cut crease. Like I said, I'm trying to get as precise as possible, so that's why I'm not using the bigger brush. So yeah, this has been such a transition for me because I remember when I just started doing makeup, I did not know that you're supposed to match your foundation to your skin, to your actual skin shade. Because I'm from deep rural St. Thomas, from a Christian family, so makeup wasn't a thing. Lip balm was the most makeup I could wear. Even like lip gloss, my lip gloss used to be Vaseline. I don't know if you guys know that Purely Vaseline, that black one. Yeah, that was my lip gloss. So yeah, that's what I use. I'm going back in with a fluffy brush and a little bit of Escape, tapping off the excess and just blending that into You're Kidding. we're just patting these two together. But yeah, so I never know that you're supposed to actually match your skin tone to your foundation. So I just went and I bought one of those $100 Prism foundations from Jung Pharmacy, but I and just like went in on my face, and it was literally a red foundation, and it was pretty obvious that I was wearing it. I mean, it was literally red. It was brick red. There was no way you could not have known that I wasn't wearing it. So yeah, that was my first time actually wearing makeup. And then let's see, after that I steadily progressed to like eyeliner and stuff. I used to use pencil liners, like the pencil liners that I used to do my brows. Those are the eyeliners that I used to use because I never know anything about liquid liners and actual eyeliners or anything like that. So that's what I used to use. As you can see, I just keep going back and forth to ensure that I don't lose any of my color, although this palette is pigmented, so losing color is not a problem. You can always just add it back. But yeah, I've gradually moved up and up. I think my first palette, like I said, was my LA Girl Nudes. That was my first palette I bought, that one Grand Market. That's the thing that we have here in Jamaica, where it's a big, like it says, it's a grand market, so you have a lot of vendors coming out on the streets on Christmas Eve to sell their products, and you have music and games and lots of jerk chicken and food and stuff. But yeah, I'm going in with 518 on the inner part of my lid. So yeah, that was, oh geez, yeah, that was my makeup, like the start of my passion for makeup, because I was honestly never good at anything in school. I did cheerleading for like since first form of high school, so maybe that was a thing that I could have said I was good at, because like I did do it all throughout high school until I reached like fourth or fifth form. I think fourth form was my last year of cheerleading, because after that my mother was like, it's CXC time, no more cheerleading. And I still kind of still went, because me and my friend did end up still going back to like teach and stuff. So like makeup was my thing, that I thought that yeah, this is what I can be good at. So as you can see, I'm just packing the 518 and the inner part, and I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I used for your kidding and blend these two together. But yeah, makeup became my thing. I loved red lipsticks, although I didn't wear just red lipstick on its own for a very long time. I even hated the color red, because I remember a girl told me that you're too dark to wear red lipstick, it doesn't look good on you. And to this day I will not wear red lipstick without putting black liner around it, so it's ombre, that it looks more burgundy than actually red. I think it's when I reached college I know that, oh, concealer exists, there's a thing called concealer. My first foundation, like I said, was at Prism, but my first actual real foundation was what? What's the name of the foundation? It was this clean color, the clean color sticks. I don't even have that anymore. I don't even know where it is, but yeah, I think you can still find them some places. But it was a clean color, one of those clean color sticks. It wasn't even in my shade. And then when I discovered concealer, I started using my LA Girl as foundation, which was a bit of a thing with my skin, because my skin got so oily. And everybody starts somewhere. It's like, I don't know if I should be able to find the picture, because I don't have a picture of like my first time doing makeup, but I do have a picture of like when I first like put on a full face. I felt like I was the shit or something like that. But yeah, let's take this off. So that's why like most people tell me, listen to me, makeup is a process. Okay, we're gonna go back in with our concealer brush and just blend out here to fix that, so we don't have that line of demarcation. Let's get our foundation brush. blend it out, and just brush this away. I'm still not that good at cutting my crease. It might look good if I do say so myself. It might look good now, but it was really like recently. I think Rosie has tricks that she uses where she stamps instead of like swiping. That actually made me be able to actually do my cut creases this good. It literally is this orange shimmer, so I'm highlighting with this. I'm gonna put that in the brow bone. Oh yeah, like I said, makeup is a process. It takes practice. It takes like years of practice. Like for me, some people are just naturally good at it. I'm just gonna now blend the same colors on my lower lash line. Gonna use, let me get this mirror so I have a closer. I'm gonna use Escape first, and I'm gonna bring that as close to my waterline as possible. And now I'm gonna use You're Kidding and blend out Escape. And then I had to learn about skin, like taking care of my skin, because like me just wash my face with some water and that is the end of that story. I'm gonna business burn nothing else. And removing your makeup and ensuring that everything is off. Okay, so I'm going in with 518 and just blending out You're Kidding. Like my mother always say, encouragement sweeten labor. So I mean, it might seem a bit of a weird thing to feel proud about, but I mean, when you're not good at anything and then you finally find something you're good at, and then you see these big companies and these people that you look up to like Rocio like actually acknowledging you and realizing that, oh, you actually, people that you see who you would look up to are actually saying that, oh, she's actually good at what she does. It's like, it's just so like, it's just a like just wonderful feeling. I'm saying like a lot. It's just this wonderful feeling to know that, oh, maybe I can actually make something out of this. Liner brush. I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. cream liner, and I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. liner brush. So let's. Yeah, so I'm gonna be just doing a thin liner. It's just going to be a thin line just to hide the band of the lashes that I'm going to be putting on. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Great Lash. But yeah, like I was saying, getting validation from somebody you look up to like will always be the greatest thing for me, because like I've always felt like I wasn't good enough for this. I mean, I don't have all of the fancy lights or the fancy camera. I don't have all of the new makeup or anything, because I live in Jamaica. It's kind of hard to get those things, and when they do get here, Jamaican stores, due to shipping and handling and all of that jazz and all taxes and customs, by the time they get here, the prices has like doubled or even sometimes tripled. So, and then for me to like bite myself for certain things, I can't bite myself, because like when I'm buying it myself, I would have to like get it shipped out here and it would still cost me. So I just end up just buying it out here. So sometimes having new makeup, especially as they just drop, is like kind of hard to do. So that's why I probably won't be doing a lot of reviews, because I really like splurged for this James Charles palette. It was like a real sacrifice. It's time for lashes. I'm gonna be using these lashes, this pink pack from Love Your Lash JA. I got these from Beauty BOGO for like $900. They're nice and like wispy. Let's see, what side is this? I've actually been just like reusing them because I don't wear lashes often, so I don't really have to like change them a lot. Let's see. I could have sworn I cleaned this out properly. I think this is for this side. Yeah, this is for this side. And I'm gonna be using my duo lash glue. Start on this. I'm just gonna be brushing that on. Okay, so that just took the longest time to do. So my lashes are on. Now I'm going to use a mixture of 518 and Rusted as blush. So I'm going to mix these two, 518 and Rusted, together to get blush. And I'm going to use the angle brush. I'm just going to dip into these two. I'm going to mix 10% off and no beans to use to blend that into my skin. So just dipping into both of them, tap off the excess and use this as kind of a second contour bronzer situation. And I'm gonna go back into shade Literally, and I'm gonna spritz that with my Milani Make It Last and put that into my inner corner. I'm gonna go in with shade Face. That is that shimmer shade right here. And usually I do have a highlighting brush, but I'm not getting up. And I'm gonna use that to highlight the high points of my face. And then I'm going to use my small brush again, dip back into shade Face, and highlight my nose. Now you can never have too much highlight, honestly. It's literally the best part of my makeup routine, just glowing for the gods. So yeah, you just have to ensure that you just blend it out. This could use a little bit more glow, honestly. Could use a bit more glow. Okay, so I lined my lips with some brown liner, and we're just gonna do a simple nude look, because This is a bit of a colorful look, and we want to keep the focus on the eyes. And then you just spritz your face. Now I'm not gonna actually spritz my face with this because this is a make it last. It actually locks my makeup in place, and I am really going to be taking this off when I'm finished. So I'm not gonna be actually spritzing my face because it would actually be just a waste, seeing that it's actually on the verge of finishing. This is the finished look. As you can see, it's kind of is and isn't beginner friendly, I guess. Well, if you don't know how to cut your crease, it wouldn't be beginner friendly, and for like the blending process, it wouldn't be beginner friendly. I could do a similar look with a pictorial, but yeah, this is the final completed look. I keep turning over everything.